guys, it's Jody. Today's video is going to be a fun one. I'm a day late with it, but that's okay. We're going to roll. We're going to do Mardi Gras colors. I've never been to Mardi Gras. I always wanted to go. I had the opportunity a few times and unfortunately it was passed up because I wasn't able to, and I kind of regret it. But I always just want to recreate the feeling just a little bit, and I love the colors that imbibe it. The green and the gold and the purple, the magenta, all those colors. So we're gonna give it a go with those colors today on a couple canvases. So let's go get started. All right, the first of the two that we're gonna do today, this first one is a hexagon canvas I got from Hobby Lobby, and it is about close to 7 inches across by 8 inches. So it's 8 inches at its widest point. The pillow we're going to use today is my Eggshell, the the Glidden Premium in Eggshell. Spread that out just a little. All right. Now the colors. The first color I'm going to put down is this golden fluid, the iridescent bright gold fine. And I've had all of these colors mixed up previously, so they're mixed up with a few different pouring mediums, and I will post all of that at the beginning so you can see which pouring mediums they are, but I'll tell you as I'm laying them down which pouring mediums they're mixed up with. And this one, this gold, is mixed up with the Behr Glidden, the Behr Glidden Josonia. I hope I have enough for both of these. I should. Just enough. All right, that's good. And the second color is a mixture of these two paints, the Amsterdam Permanent Green Deep, and then the Josonia Hooker's Green. This is a couple of videos back I did the green challenge, and this was one of the greens that were in there that was in that video, and I still have it, some left. And this was mixed up with, it got a little thick actually. This is mixed with the Glidden Minwax. The third color is a pigment. It is the Color Art pigment Bougainvillea. Oh, I didn't put it on the top what it normally is dried, but this is the primary elements, and this is what it actually looks like when it's made up and wet. It looks different, if you can see that in the powder form as opposed to the wet form. This is mixed, now this is mixed up with my Behr Josonia Poly that I was testing out. And you can see it's very, very sparkly, very shimmery. It just takes the pigment to the level that it should be. It doesn't subdue it any. All right. And the last color is one of my favorites that I like to do. It's a mix between Dioxazine Purple, the Josonia, and then I'll add a squirt or two of Golden Fluids, the Interference Gold. And this I like to mix up because I like it to be a bit more subdued. I will mix it with my Glidden Minwax pouring medium. And this is a little bit thinner than the rest, but we're going to roll with it and see what happens. You want your consistencies about the same, but sometimes it always doesn't happen, and I'll wing it, but you know, sometimes you'll get shifting, or some areas will move faster than others. I mean, it's just going to happen if some of your consistencies are off. All right, today's cell activators, I'm going to use 2 of them. I'm going to use the deep gold, the Amsterdam deep gold I've been using, and then the Amsterdam oxide black. They're both mixed 4-to-1 with Australian Floetrol. I wanted more of the green in the center, but we'll go with it. See what happens. Alrighty, let's see what we got here. I don't mind the white in there either. Kind of break it up a little bit. Get a little bit more of that green in there. There we go. All right, I think that'll do it, and we'll see how this spins out. I will meet you over at the spinner box. Going to add a little bit more around the edges because I do have edges to go over. Not a lot. I don't want there to be an excess of paint I have to get off, but just enough. It's kind of a fine line, and I battle that line all the time. That one. All right, let's do this. Wow, that's pretty. I'm gonna keep that green, so I'm gonna move it down a little bit. Maybe get some of this other stuff off down here. I like this up here, but I definitely need to get more paint off. Oh, that is so cool. I'm getting those bigger shells again right here, but I'm kind of digging it with all these Mardi Gras colors. I make sure I have enough paint taken off, but I don't want to lose a lot more of that green. I think it's gonna be okay. Yeah, I'm digging that. I dig that a lot. All right, I'm gonna call this one done. just had words cross into my head. The madness of Mardi Gras. And that's kind of what it looks like. I've never been to Mardi Gras, but I've heard it's pretty wild. See the sparkle in there too. All right, I'm gonna bring this over. This next canvas is an 8x8. And we're gonna use the same pillow. I might have to get some more out. That should do for now. Spread that out just a little. There we go. That's good. I think I'm going to do the same order, but I'm going to lay off on how much I put down of certain colors. This gold, I think I'm going to put the rest of it down. This was the golden fluid, the bright, the iridescent bright gold. All right. It gets a little bit thicker at the bottom, and I don't have any more left, and that one's done. So the next color is the green. I'm going to add more so I get some more of that green coming through. That purple took over in the last one, which my favorite color is purple, but I did want the green to come through too. Come on, get off of there. I think that should be good. And then this is the Bougainvillea, the color art. I'm going to put a bunch more of this on, and I'm going to lay off the purple, I think. Just a touch of that. This pigment will sink a little. I don't have any color, whether it's tube or fluid, in here to kind of anchor it because it's a semi-transparent, which is fine. I'll just put more on so that at least some will stay. All right, that should be good. And now my purple, and I don't have a lot left anyways. Some on the outside here. That should do it. That should be enough. All right, I'm going to use the same cell activators for these, but I think I might use my little world's smallest blower just to help me out this time. It's a little bigger, and I haven't used it a lot. I like to practice with it. This, the deep gold again, and then the oxide black, and that's sinking kind of fast, so here we go. Alright, that should be good. I'm going to use this straw a little bit. Or not. Kind of sunk in really quickly. That looks really neat though. I got a lot more variety in color this time. Alrighty, what should we do here? of the green over here. Yeah, that's good. Like I want to put something in there too. There we go. That's better. Up into there just a little. Just trying to break some of this up because it looks really dark. Some of these places. It'll lighten up as it spins out too, but I wanted to give a little bit more movement, and it's got some crazy colors just in the bloom itself. So I'm hoping that it spins out just as crazy. All right, I'll meet you over at the spinner box. Just put a little bit more around the edge. Got a lot of canvas to fill with this. A little bit more than the other one. I'm always afraid I will never have too much, or I'll never have enough paint, and then I'm afraid I have too much paint. I'm still finding the balance. Okay. That should be probably more than I need. But this crazy bloom might need it. See that? It's pretty crazy towards the middle. I just love it. All right. Here we go. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Let's just move you down a little. I'm gonna have to spin more in this bottom, especially over here. It's a little bit darker. I don't mind that coming off, but I'd like to save all the lighter stuff. In my mind, that's what I would like to do. Ooh, yeah. That is looking really crazy good. Just like I imagine Mardi Gras to be. Let's see how's, yeah, almost there. Might do another baby spin. It's moving just a touch in the center. I don't want to lose this over here in the corner. I really like it there. So I think, gosh, this is just all kinds of crazy awesome. I just love the chaos of it. It's not really moving. And I love that I got green. The colors actually are very well interspersed throughout, so I am super pleased with that. And I'm happy I got green right in the middle, and I don't think it's moving anymore. I'm going to call that done. Come on now. Go. There's that one. I'm going to get cleaned up and I will bring it over for the flyovers. Here's the first one. Super blingy. I love all the mix of the colors. That's probably this is probably my favorite spot right in here, and I can't point with my camera. Sorry. I'm super excited to see how this dries. But that was a fun little canvas, that hexagon. Here's the second piece. All kinds of sparkles in this one. I just love how all the colors have mixed together. When I think of Mardi Gras, the colors, this is what I think of. So I am super pleased with this one. I love that right there. I love when the cells kind of get smushed in a swirl. I don't know why. It's just me, maybe. And here's both of them together. They both turned out really fantastic. The colors and the way the crazy chaotic movement, I can only think is reminiscent of Mardi Gras. So with that, I am going to let these dry and I will be back to show you the dried results once they're ready. And I'm back to show you the dried results of the paintings you just saw me do. So this first one, the hexagon one, is probably my favorite. I love that little swirl up there. You can see. Let me see if I can move this over just a little in the light. There we go. What's funny is because I had all the paints, they were mixed up prior, so they were mixed up with the different pouring mediums, and as you can see in the light, some shinier spots. You can see where the Behr dries the glossiest and the clearest. You can kind of see where the Behr is compared to some of the other, and where the cell activator is more matte too. So when you ever see like a spider web of matte, it's really just the cell activator portion drying, because that's with your Floetrol. But that's this one. I love the chaos and the colors. That's the first piece. And here's the second piece. This one dried, they both dried beautifully. And this has a nice gloss to it too. See all the colors in there. The chaotic Mardi Gras colors. I think I like this orientation. They almost look like horns up in here. Let's see if that's better. So those are those two. They dried beautifully. I did do one more off camera just to get rid of some of the paint that I had. And I did it on a tile that has freezer paper wrapped on it so that it can be a skin. So I thought I'd show you how that dried also. I thought that was pretty neat. So those are my Mardi Gras theme pieces. I hope you enjoyed watching this half as much as I enjoyed making it. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks so much for watching.